Welcome to
Kawaii Stories for Gigi Kids.
a place where
Kids like us
we'll be inspired.
by
Awesome Christian stories.
Oh, it's so hot. It is. It's like the sun is burning us. You know what I would like? A big, cold glass of lemonade.
Or a swimming pool.
Yes, that would be nice. Oh, to jump in the pool right now. Look how sweaty I am.
And we've got dirt on our faces.
I didn't even see that. You have dirt on your face too. And don't forget that flower that you've got over there.
But it's a lot of hard work.
I know, but remember, Poppy, this is so that we can help the community centre have a beautiful garden.
Oh, I know.
Hey, boys and girls, welcome to 2023.
Oh, hello, boys and girls. That's right. It's a new year. Hello, it's Poppy.
And it's Esther, and we are at the local community centre planting flowers.
But it's a lot of hard work.
And we're in the middle of summer. So it's very, very hot, and we're very, very sweaty, and we're very, very dusty and dirty.
I'm glad we're only here one day. Imagine being here longer.
Maybe if we had 7 days. I don't think I could do it.
No.
Well, you know what it reminds me of?
What?
Do you remember the 7 days of creation? When God created the world?
Yes.
And He did the world in 7 days.
The world?
And we can't even plant a garden in one. So yes, I would love to tell you that story and to you boys and girls.
Yes. And tell me when he planted the flowers.
Yes, that'll be so good. But before we do that, we need to do your glitter box and some shout outs.
All right, this is so exciting.
What do you want to do first, your glitter box or the shout outs?
Oh, I have so many decisions. I don't know. Help me.
Let me see. Let's do the shout outs.
Oh, yay. Okay.
Well, today we have 2 shout outs.
The first one is in Canada, and it's Daxton. Hi, Daxton.
Daxton sent us a 5 Canadian note, you could say. Is that what you say it? And we had never seen Canadian dollars because in Australia, our dollars and our notes and our coins look very different. So we absolutely loved it. Daxton sent it so that we can continue doing more stories for the Gigi podcast.
Oh, that's so sweet, Daxton. And he wrote us such a beautiful letter.
He did. And we've got that on the blog. And if you go to gigistorylibrary.com.au and go to the kids section in the blog, you can actually read his beautiful letter and see the $5 notes.
We love it. Thank you, Daxton.
You're awesome. And you know what we did, Daxton? We actually went to the bank and we deposited into the Gigi Story bank account the $5. And I know that God is going to bless that money so much, and He's going to bless you because you have a beautiful, kind heart. Thank you for listening.
Thanks, Daxton.
Our next shout out is for brothers and sisters. Okay, this one is for Gardy Jr.
Hello, Gardy.
Gardy is 8 years old, and Aniel, he's 6.
Hello, Aniel.
And Amelie, she's 4.
Hello, Emily.
And they've written from Massachusetts, USA.
Oh my goodness, that's so far away.
It is. And we also got beautiful letters from them saying which were the favorite stories and
Our favorite Bible characters.
our favorite Bible stories. Yes.
They got us thinking.
Yes, we actually did think, because we have so many favorites and we had to pick our most favorite ones. But we really want to thank you for listening to the stories and for the emails you send us. They make us super happy.
Oh, we love it. It makes our day.
Yes, it does. So thank you, Gardy Jr., Aniel, and Amelie for writing, and Daxton as well.
Well, since I hope you're listening, boys and girls, let's go to my glitter box. In my glitter box today, I have something special, and it's about the creation. All you'll need is on on the blog. Make sure you visit our blog to see what it is, because you're building a paper-on-paper creation collage. You don't have to draw, but you're going to cut out shapes to stick on to make a picture. I've done one and I want you to have a look, and you can do anything you want. I did the sea and some land, but you can do flowers and trees or sky or under the sea, anything. So make sure you have a look at the pictures I've done on the blog. It says Poppy's Glitterbox, and you can get ideas too. And please send them in if you do, because we'd love to see it and put it on our blog too. That's all from me till next time. Bye!
Oh, that sounds like an amazing craft, Poppy. And can I just tell the boys and girls that I did see your creation? And it's really cool.
Thank you.
So if you want to go and see the instructions and see what Poppy created, you can go to our website, which is ggstorylibrary.com.au, and go to the kids section under blog, and you will be able to see it there. And you can create your own. We can upload yours when you send it to us, and everybody can enjoy them. We can't wait.
Can't wait. Now the story.
Oh yes, let's get ready for the story. 7 Days of Creation, written by Ashley Price. In the very beginning, way back in time, before any people or animals or plants existed, the whole earth was empty and dark. Everything was still. But God saw our little planet. He had made a plan at the beginning of time to create this world, and now it was time for him to begin his work. He spoke with a loud voice and said,
"Let there be light."
Brightness suddenly filled the emptiness. God saw that the light was good, so he separated the darkness from the light he had created. He said,
"Darkness will be called night, and the light will be called day."
Then there was evening and morning, and that was the first day of creation. God then said,
"Let the sky and the waters be separated."
As soon as he said it, there was a great rushing sound. The water separated and the sky was formed. Fluffy white clouds appeared in the air. The water began to ripple and waves formed on the ocean. And there was evening and morning, the second day of creation. God commanded,
"Let all the water be gathered to one place, and let dry land appear."
Immediately the water was rolled back and dry land was created. The flat ground quickly became rolling hills and valleys. God saw that what he had made was good.
The dry land shall be called earth, and the water shall be called sea.
God declared.
And the earth shall bring forth grass and trees.
Just as he had said, grass began to cover the hills and valleys like a green blanket. Colorful flowers dotted the landscape. Tall tree trunks stood on the ground, while green leaves and fruit appeared on the branches. And God saw that this was good. And the evening and morning came, the third day of creation. God then announced,
"Let there be lights in the sky for both night and day."
A giant yellow sun appeared in the middle of the sky. Then, when night time came, a white round moon shone brightly, and God made stars to twinkle in the dark sky. And God saw that it was good. Evening and morning came, which was the fourth day of creation. God said, "Let the creatures live in the sea, and birds will live in the air." Suddenly, hundreds of fish appeared in the ocean. Dolphins flicked their tails and moved gracefully through the water. Birds began to flap their wings and fly high into the sky. And God saw that it was good, and he blessed them. He said to the animals,
"Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the air and seas with your offsprings."
And there was evening and morning, the fifth day. Next God declared,
"Let animals live upon the land."
Giraffes stretched their long necks to reach the leaves on the tallest trees. Tiny black ants marched along the ground in a line. Then God smiled. It had now come time to make his most blessed creation.
"Let us make man in our own image, and he will rule over all the animals and the land that we have made."
God knelt down in the grass and began to scoop clay from the ground and mold it with his hands. The form of a man started to take shape. God's eyes twinkled as he looked at what he had made.
This man will be called Adam.
God exclaimed happily. God then breathed the breath of life into Adam's nose. Now he was a living soul. God had made Adam a body, and now with God's breath, Adam had the power to live. As Adam opened his eyes, the first thing he saw was the face of his loving Creator. They smiled at each other. Then God stood up and helped Adam stand to his feet for the first time. Adam was tall and his eyes were bright. He looked over all that God had created during the last 6 days. God held Adam's hand and led him through the Garden of Eden, his beautiful new home. God smiled at Adam and said, "Adam, you may give a name to each of the things that I have made." Adam walked joyfully through the garden, giving a name to everything he saw. "You will be a turtle," he said to an animal with a hard shell on its back. "And you will be a lamb." Adam pointed to a creature with a white woolly coat. But as Adam kept walking through his new home, he noticed something. He saw that every animal had a friend, one just like itself. There were 2 lions that lay sleeping in the grass, 2 brown bears ate berries side by side. But Adam did not have a creature that was just like him. He sat down on the ground and decided to take a nap. God knew that Adam felt alone, so he put Adam into a deep sleep. While Adam slept, God gently removed one of his ribs from one of his side. God then created a woman out of Adam's rib. Her name was Eve. When Adam woke up from his sleep, God brought Eve to meet Adam. Eve had bright eyes and was tall just like Adam. Adam smiled when he saw her, and the 2 of them walked happily through the garden with the Lord. And God blessed Adam and Eve and all the living creatures he had made. He said unto them,
Be fruitful and multiply.
And God looked upon all that he had made and saw that it was good. And there was evening and morning, the 6th day. The next day was the 7th day of creation, but God didn't do any more creating on this day. Instead, he rested. He did not rest because he was tired, because God never gets sleepy. Rather, he rested so he could spend time with Adam and Eve, his most special creations. Adam and Eve rested on this special day as well, so they could spend time with the Creator. God called this rest day Sabbath. It has been thousands of years since Adam and Eve stopped to rest with God on that first 7th day. There has been many Sabbath days since then, but God hasn't changed his special day. Isn't it good to know that God still wants to rest and spend time with you?
Oh, wow! I loved that story!
Me too. Oh, I can just imagine myself walking in the garden.
I think my favourite part was where Adam got to name the creatures.
I know, wasn't that cute? I think I have lots of favourite parts, but my woolly sheep or the woolly lamb.
You love lambs
I
and
do.
sheep.
They're so cute. And you
love
know
it.
what I loved?
What?
That we can actually rest on the 7th day.
I love it too. I love going to church.
Me too. Oh, it is so special. Well, boys and girls, we hope you really enjoyed that story. And remember that God created every beautiful thing you see of animals, trees, fruit, ocean,
Everything you see.
fish, and especially you.
And you're the most special.
That's right. Okay, boys and girls, that's all from us. Till next time.
Bye!
Bye.
I wonder what I would have named the animals.
And don't forget, girls, you are Gigi, gorgeous in God's image. And boys, you are also Gigi, great in God's image.